They invited me, the individuals who have the video invited me to California, to LA, to come and view the tapes.
Who else on the black that are black actors or black in the business that's an A-list?
Imagine a revelation so explosive it pulls Will Smith into the eye of a storm, one powerful enough to challenge his public image and disrupt everything fans thought they understood about him. A moment capable of rattling Hollywood, shaking celebrity culture, and forcing uncomfortable questions into the open.
That I walked in on.
Who'd you walk in on?
Him and Dwayne Martin. All right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having sex with Will.
Let me process that for a second.
A shocking development has emerged from the shadows of Hollywood's controversy-filled world, sending shockwaves through the industry. A leaked detail from a high-profile private gathering has ignited intense debate, leaving insiders uneasy and the celebrity ecosystem buzzing with disbelief. What was once whispered behind closed doors is now threatening to spill into the public spotlight.
You know, is there a way to make this go away other than the hush money thing? Is there anything that can be done legally?
It's not a hush money situation. There's a thing of value that is for sale. So in a legal sense, the only way to control it is to have possession of it. So if the person is that concerned about this seeing the light of day where they're praying that it goes away, I can certainly tell that person, I hate to say prayer won't work in this situation, but the only way is to do something. You need to act. Otherwise, if you're going to leave it into the hands of others will purchase it. And legally, it's a way for them to get around. They can blur out the other person. They could, blur out maybe the graphic parts, but it could come out and it could be figured out who this person is very easily.
The attorney of one of Diddy's accusers was on Piers Morgan and spoke about the alleged tape that has been leaked. And last week, the same attorney said that was someone of high profile in a tape with Diddy from his Atlanta mansion. But today we're learning even some more information.
Is it a household name that we're talking about here? And secondly, are they engaged in any criminality from what you understand?
Household name, very much so. More of a household name than Mr. Combs.
Wow.
And
really?
Criminality, they are engaged in pornography. They're not doing anything illegal per se. I can't say that I'll say this. My concern was that I could not verify the age of the individual. And so that was my concern about not having anything sent to me and viewing it in the way that I did via stills, via FaceTime video. So I didn't want to have anything in my phone because my issue is we can't determine if this person is 17 to 21.
I will say I'm a bit surprised that she's been on several news channels and speaking about this, because isn't this extortion? So we know this is a celebrity. It is not a politician because the person is 17 to 21. They're not sure the age, but it sounds like a young male celebrity. When she first spoke about this video, she said that it seemed like the person in the video with Diddy was not aware that they were being taped or filmed. And additionally, attorney Ariel Mitchell-Kidd had spoken with News Nation, and she says that
as rumors swirl and conflicting claims collide, one name rises above the chaos. Will Smith, long celebrated for his talent, charisma, and resilience, now finds himself at the center of a growing storm where fact and speculation blur. A reported incident tied to an exclusive event has thrust him into unwanted focus, exposing how fragile even the most carefully constructed reputations can be beneath Hollywood's glossy surface.
Lady got in touch with me. I got in touch with Joe. Joe said it was felonious. She told me that she didn't want to do nothing to Joe. She just wanted the tape or copy of the tape or whatever like that so she could go after Puff. All that is true that Joe said. Now, am I privy to any of that information as far as was there a tape that exists? No. I don't know of a tape that exists. I haven't seen a tape that exists, but I heard that tapes exist. You understand? It could be folktale. It could be some bullshit. I don't know. We'll find out. So these lawyers is going to pay top dollar if tapes like that exist out there somewhere. They're going to pay top dollar for it because they know they're going to get millions in return if it does. We'll see, man. Puff had a lot of bodyguards. A person doing security for him. It may be some out there that would, because I heard that at one time somebody was blackmailing Puff with a tape. I don't know how true it is, but I heard that.
I had a realization that I had been to a Diddy party. Actually, I swear, I'm not even kidding.
Yeah.
I actually went to a Diddy lingerie sex party, freak off party in Miami at a mansion. It was like 8 stories high, and it just kept going up, and the higher you went, the weirder it was going on.
According to Jeff, he attended the party around 2010 after scoring an invite through an acquaintance who had filmed a music video with Diddy.
End up going to this party. She's like, oh, he's having a Diddy party, and these Diddy parties like are crazy. Like, they're the best parties. Like, people wanted to go to them.
However, Jeff says he was expecting a normal party, but realized it would be quite the opposite when his acquaintance and another friend were dressing in lingerie.
But I remember them getting dressed up, and I'm like dressing up like I'm going to a normal party, whatever. Like, I got my
slacks,
polo tee with the collar pop, 2 of them, I've doubled up, totally. Like a pink and an orange one, and I got both collars popped. Yeah. And they're wearing this lingerie where their nipples are showing through, and I'm like, you guys are going like that?
Wow.
And they're like, you don't understand about these parties. And I did not.
Footage allegedly connected to one of Diddy's lavish Atlanta parties has fueled intense speculation across the industry. Those familiar with the material describe it as deeply unsettling, triggering concern among insiders who fear the consequences if it continues to circulate. Many see it as a serious breach of trust, one that could have far-reaching consequences for the unnamed celebrity now caught in the middle of the controversy.
Like this, Daddy. Where you put my bag? Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
That was you scrambling. What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for.
Hey, man. The rumors of Will Smith being gay and having gay relations with who was it with?
Diddy.
I know, right? Hold on. So apparently Will's assistant, which I don't know if this is true or not. I mean, the whole thing sounds fishy because the same guy tried to do an interview on my platform and I said no, but he claims he saw Will Smith with Dwayne Martin.
Oh yeah.
I know. I know nothing about this. This is crazy.
I mean, well, you should interview Tisha
Campbell, who was married to Dwayne Smith. That'd be an interesting interview.
Wouldn't it?
It would. You know her?
I do.
All right. Let's make some phone calls.
I don't know. But I mean, and then there's, what would be said and what wouldn't be said. But, I've heard more rumors about Dwayne than Will.
Oh, you heard rumors about Dwayne? Oh. I heard some rumors about Will and Jada, which I won't mention because I'll get sued. But I've heard some rumors. I don't know. I mean, people like to say whatever happens behind closed doors is nobody's business, but when you're a public figure, it is everyone's business.
No, because if you kept it behind closed doors, nobody would know. Therefore, it wouldn't be nobody's business. They bring from out the bedroom. That's how we know any goddamn.
Adding fuel to the growing turmoil, attorney Ariel Mitchell, who has worked on multiple cases connected to Diddy, confirmed that she was approached about a video resembling the rumors spreading online. While Diddy's representatives have dismissed the claims as attention-seeking, reports of alleged footage involving him and an unnamed A-list figure have only intensified scrutiny. This is no longer just tabloid noise. The situation underscores how quickly privacy can unravel and how a single breach can threaten entire careers. Secrecy, fractured trust, and public pressure are now converging, drawing Will Smith into a narrative few saw coming.
3 tapes, not just 1 tape with Mr. Combs, but they were only interested in pursuing this 1 tape and were looking for legal representation, mainly, like you just said, because they had saw me being actively involved in civil lawsuits against Mr. Combs, that I would be somebody they would interested in to facilitate doing something with the tapes. Initially, I wasn't sure. They weren't exactly clear on whether or not it was going to be like a catch and kill or facilitating the sale to another third party. I actually called one of my business partners and mentors and had been telling him about this pretty much since the onset of it. They invited me, the individuals who have the video invited me to California, to LA, to come and view the tapes in person. I was hesitant to do so only because once I know something, I'm obligated, based on being a officer of the court, to tell the court what I saw and what I knew. They offered to send me screenshots through text messages, which I declined, and I ended up saying, well, let's FaceTime and then you can show me. This way I have a sense of no evidence or plausible deniability in terms of things that I've actually received or actually seen with my own 2 eyes.
Sean Combs has denied the allegations that he has sex trafficked anyone. Mitchell Kidd says her new client brought up Christina Corum's name in their conversations.
She actually also identified Christina Corum, who Mr. Combs has called KK, and has talked about her in several interviews. And when he received the BET Award, where he talked about, thanks, shout out to Cassie for holding me in the dark times, he actually started off with KK. And she said, I never knew who that lady was. She was with him that night. It wasn't until recently, when the pictures have been coming across all over the internet of her, that she said, this is the lady who was there that night. It was a lady who I described to the police, who I did not identify or have a name, but that the Christina Corum lady was the one who had started to make jokes about sex trafficking my client, that she would be very good on the open market kind of thing. She said that kind of made her feel uncomfortable, and then she got a drink and then started to feel woozy. And then Mr. Combs first sexually assaulted her with an inanimate object, and then directed another gentleman who was there to then penetrate her while he was in the corner pleasuring himself, while Mr. Combs was in the corner.
As the story expands, new layers of complexity continue to surface. Former bodyguard Gene Deal added to the speculation during a recent interview, suggesting the unidentified individual in the footage could be someone with influence equal to or greater than Diddy's. His carefully worded remarks sent shockwaves through Hollywood, igniting heated debate. Though unverified, these claims highlight a troubling reality about the industry's hidden mechanics, where secrets circulate quietly, power shields vulnerability, and reputations can collapse overnight. Legal analysts warn that the implications of this alleged leak go far beyond sensational headlines, striking at the core of Hollywood's fragile power structures. With Diddy already facing serious legal challenges, the emergence of disputed footage tied to his exclusive, star-filled events adds another volatile layer to an already tense situation. Every new development increases pressure, forcing the industry to confront issues it has long avoided. Then came Will Smith's response. Following a high-energy public appearance in San Diego, Smith addressed the rumors directly. In a TikTok video, he responded with humor, composure, and confidence, choosing to confront speculation head-on rather than allowing it to define him. Calm, controlled, and unmistakably himself, he worked to reclaim the narrative in real time.
And he has to address his connection to Diddy. Here it is.
I ain't been nowhere near that man. I ain't did none of that stupid So whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like baby oil. But I haven't said that publicly. I just said y'all the first time. I usually don't respond to dumb stuff because it's like people, it's so many things people say so much stuff, but that one it was your memes was doing too much. Y'all was having me mad.
Put up the picture for a mass here. Let me first just say, I don't know who goes to a Will Smith concert. It must be done secretly. The concert was packed, I'm sure. I probably know someone who has purchased a Will Smith ticket. Oscar-winning actor and rapper Will Smith stopped mid-performance at his own concert on Thursday night in San Diego to shut down speculation that he somehow is friends or linked or connected to the music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The reason why people had this, idea is because of pictures like this. Throwbacks, okay? Throwbacks, you got photos of vivid industry events. They've resurfaced, fueling rumors about their connection to Miss.
As the initial uproar begins to settle, one thing is undeniable. This moment has triggered a deeper reckoning within celebrity culture. Will Smith's measured response cut through the noise, reinforcing his determination to protect the legacy he has built and reminding audiences that character still matters in an image-driven world. Meanwhile, Diddy's ongoing legal troubles and the controversy surrounding his private events continue to cast a long shadow over the industry. Together, these developments reveal just how quickly fame, secrecy, and scrutiny can collide, reshaping narratives and reputations with stunning speed. The lingering question remains, was Will Smith's response a crack in Hollywood's polished facade, exposing truths long buried beneath influence and silence? Or is this simply another twist in the ever-evolving drama of celebrity power and perception? One thing is certain, the stakes have never been higher. And with each new voice, each new revelation, the story pushes further into uncharted territory. For those watching closely, the truth is moving fast, and it may not stay hidden for long.